Again,
hello.
From South Africa. Later today or after this video, we'll have a short or long Skype meeting with you guys. But we all know the problems with Skype, that sometimes it doesn't work or whatever. Therefore, we have decided to already record a small video to talk about general things that we think that you should know as future students considering to go to Pretoria. I think we have divided into 4 parts. First part is we're going to explain to you, each one individual, why we chose to South Africa, what was our motivation to do so. Second thing we'd like to talk about is what are our classes that we're taking here and how are they good, what can you expect when you take classes here at the University of Pretoria. Third thing we would like to talk about to you guys is organizational stuff, how is accommodation, how are the people, the secretariat of IMRD here helping us, and visa stuff, unfortunately. And the last one, the extra things we will do here in South Africa and at the University of Pretoria, because we have some pretty cool stuff going on. Number one. My name is Roel van der Ven, I'm from the Netherlands. For me, I chose to go to Pretoria, University of Pretoria, because I would like to focus a little bit more on the economical / agribusiness side of IMRD and rural development. And the University of Pretoria offers a curriculum where you can choose more courses of supply chain management, finance, agribusiness management, more the business side of rural development. So that was for me the main reason to choose to go to South Africa. I think it's in every region where we're all from that agriculture is a huge opportunity, especially here in Africa, because Africa has a huge agricultural potential. And in Europe we talk about it, but we never got the real experience. And I think that was also one of the reasons for me to see how African agriculture works and what are the challenges that it faces.
Okay, for me, my motivation, my background is international economics and development. I focused on sub-Saharan Africa already during my bachelor's, so for me the main motivation was to go to another African country, to have another sub-Saharan African experience and to have one that is different from the ones that I had before, because I think South Africa is a very special case within sub-Saharan Africa. And apart from that, it's the same with the classes. I also wanted to focus more on the business and the organizational side, so the supply chain class and the agribusiness class. And there's also project management classes that you can take here.
Hi, my name is Edward, I'm from Ukraine. I came to South Africa because I was expecting to see something completely different from what I saw in Europe and in Ukraine. And here I found very applicable courses which might be used by myself in master thesis writing in the future, like partial curriculum modeling or agricultural research and development policy analysis or supply chain management class. But also I was thinking about taking enough courses here and doing some extra, like researches.
Actually, I choose to come here because I would like to know about other experiences, different activism ventures, business, also national situation here, collaboration. So I'm really happy to be here.
Second point?
Number 2. So I would like to start again. As I said already, I chose classes from finance, supply chain management, partial equilibrium modeling and agribusiness management. Actually in 20 minutes we have an exam of agribusiness management, and I think the classes are really nice. They are very applicable to your master thesis maybe. I think they are more to the point and more practical than in Berlin and in Ghent where I was. So it really helps me to develop my master thesis and to get some practical knowledge that I can use in my future professional career.
To add to the structure of the classes, I, for example, chose one class on farming systems and sustainable livelihood analysis, which took place 3 times a week. So you had 6 hours of classes every week, but therefore I'm having my final exam next week. So in total it was only, 6 weeks of class. So there's different kinds of structures in the classes here. You have quite a lot of assignments, group works, little presentations that you have to do, articles that you have to prepare that you're going to be quizzed on in class, but it's all very small. It all contributes like a few percentage points to your final grade, which is nice.
One thing we should mention is the structure of these classes and their format. They're much shorter than again. Yeah, classes are only 2 hours per class, so if you have one class a day, it's only 2 hours. Then you have break and second class of 2 hours, but you may feel that you have more time to work by yourself in these classes.
Number
three, organizational issues. Well, to start off with the baddest, worstest, most difficult thing, visa. It's really hard to get a visa.
Please, from the beginning, save 900 euros for the deposit.
As soon as you know that you want to come here, start your visa process, because okay, I'm from Germany and it took me 8 weeks to get my visa, and I had to go to the embassy 4 times because there was always something missing or something wrong with my documents. So calculate a lot of time for that so you don't get stressed out a few days before your flight. Vaccinations, if you don't have them yet, make sure you get them. The requirements for the visa also include things like X-rays and stuff, so there's quite a few things that you need to organize in advance, but it's worth it. You should do it.
100%. And in the end it's going to be fine.
Yes, and the people here from the department are really supportive and help you as much as they can. In terms of accommodation, we all found a place. We are in different student residences and one private accommodation, but we all got a place that are all close to the campus. We need 10 to 20 minutes to get here. It's very useful to have a bike because that makes everything faster, and it's also a bit more secure in the evenings to get around, and you are just quicker.
As for accommodation here, don't hesitate to contact the accommodation officer by yourself in advance, like a few months before you come here. And the apartment people are super friendly and kind. They're very willing to help you. And from the first day when you arrive here, they all the time trying to show you everything, explain you everything, and tell you everything.
Number 4. That's actually the thing that what we do besides our studying here, and I think it's the thing that is going to make our stay very special and very useful or special here in South Africa. The 4 of us are asked to participate in a research project among inclusive business models in South Africa. So basically that means for us that we have to go into the field, take surveys and questionnaires with local small-scale farmers and try to identify what their problems are, what is the impact of a certain model on those small-scale farmers. For example, Edward and me, we went to Zululand last week, where we interviewed a lot of people, small-scale farmers, and it was a really practical experience for us. We had to interview the people ourselves with a translator, and it was really nice to do and see African agriculture not from the classroom, but see it in a practical view and experience what are the challenges here. And tomorrow Johanna and Louise will go to another region in South Africa to do questionnaires.
Yeah, so there's many possibilities to get involved in projects here from the university. Many of the lecturers are also involved with private companies or other also internationally active organizations, so there's many things that you can get involved in. And apart from that, Pretoria is a nice place for sporty people. We have a good sports campus. You can do everything from cricket, soccer, football, golf, rugby, hockey, everything you want. And of course, we try to travel as much as we can. It's a huge country, there's many things to explore, many national parks. We went on very nice trips already to Drakensberg and other places where we tried climbing. We went for long hikes. It's a beautiful country with beautiful landscapes, and it's, I think, very suitable for physically active people who don't mind the sun, because the spring started and we have 33 degrees today, I think. So Africa. Many free time activities to do around here.
Guys, do not listen very much and too much to what people are saying about South Africa. Many opinions about South Africa are very prejudiced. You have to come and see it and feel it on your own. Be brave.
Okay. So we hope we can help you with your decision. I know it's we're just starting and it's a lot of information, but you can contact us whenever you want if you have questions on Pretoria, South Africa, whatever, why we chose it and how we feel here and how it's gonna, maybe we feel different when the semester is over and we get our grades, who knows. You're very welcome to contact us and we wish you all a very, very nice start with IMRD. It's gonna be one of the best times in your life, we promise you that, no matter where you go. And we'll hope to see you sometime in person.
Bye.
Bye. Good luck.
And now exam.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over.